Stomatal aperture, guard cells and the surrounding subsidiary cells together we called as a stomatal apparatus. So stomatal apparatus, it consists of a stomatal aperture, that is the opening, got it? And there will be a guard cells and surrounding subsidiary cells, collectively we called as a stomatal apparatus. We called as a stomatal apparatus. And coming to the epidermal appendages, here the cells of epidermis bears a numerous of hairs, correct? And some of the unicellular hairs that are present in a root system we called as the root hairs. The unicellular elongations of the epidermal cells, they help in absorption of water and minerals from the soil. So these unicellular hair-like structure which arises from the root system, they actively participate in the absorption of minerals and water from the soil. So another one is the epidermal hairs. Epidermal hairs on the stem, they are called as a trichomes. These usually called a multicellular. So it's made up of more than one cell, and it may be branched or unbranched. Sometimes the trichomes may be branched, sometimes it may be unbranched. Sometimes they are soft or stiff. So soft or stiff, and they may be secretory, and they some secrete, it's going to secrete some latex, or it's going to secrete some oil droplets. And the main function of trichomes are help to prevent a water loss due to the transpiration. So since along with the cuticle, here also trichomes are playing a crucial role in reduction of water loss from the plant body. Got it? So this is about the epidermal appendages. So coming to the ground tissue. So all tissue except epidermis and vascular bundles constitute a ground tissue. So ground tissue is mainly called as a cortex and the all tissues except, so outer epidermis tissue bitto and inner your vascular bundles bitto, the middle portion of a stem or a root system or any leaf, so that comprises a ground tissue, or we can say that is a fundamental tissue, and so that commonly called as a cortex. And it consists of simple tissues like a parenchyma, collenchyma and a sclerenchyma. So sometimes the plant have means that variations among within the stem portions. Sometimes the ground tissue may contain only parenchyma, sometimes parenchyma along with the collenchyma, or sometimes it's going to consist of parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma with respect to their plants. So all together may be present, either it may be any one of it will be present in the tissue system. Okay, so that is parenchymatous cells present in a cortex, pericycle, pith and medullary rays and primary stems and the roots. So as when we are going to study about the simple permanent tissue, we have discussed about the parenchyma, and mainly parenchyma is so that is cosmopolitan in distribution. It present everywhere. So it present in a cortex, pericycle, pith and medullary rays, in the primary stems and roots. In leaves, the ground tissues consist of a thin-walled chloroplast containing cells is called as a mesophyll cells. So mesophyll cells are the ground tissues part of your leaf system. So mesophylls are broadly classified into two types there. So that we'll discuss during your transverse section of lateral section of a leaf. So the mesophyll is the ground tissues of a leaf system, and mainly it consists of a chloroplast and actively involved in a process of photosynthesis. Okay, so the last one is the vascular tissue system. It consists of a complex tissues like a xylem and a phloem. That is a vascular tissue system. Okay. So xylem and phloem together we called as a vascular bundle. So xylem and phloem together we called as a vascular bundle. Based on the presence or absence of cambium, vascular bundles are two types there. So if cambium is present, so cambium is absent, so there will be a two type of vascular bundle. One is that is open type. So in this, cambium is present between the phloem and xylem. Xylem ಮತ್ತು phloem ನಡುವೆ so ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ cambium ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, so for example this is a xylem ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು phloem ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. In between the xylem and phloem, the cambium is present. Such vascular bundle is called as a open type of vascular bundle ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. So in this cambium is present between the phloem and xylem. So vascular bundles can form a secondary xylem and secondary phloem tissues. Example, dicotyledonous stems. So vascular cambium, it is present between the vascular bundles, and that plant will surely undergo with the secondary growth. Okay, secondary growth ali, so they will actively participate. Okay, so such open type of vascular bundles are present only with the dicotyledonous stem. Got it? So closed type in this cambium is absent, hence they do not form any secondary tissues like a secondary xylem and secondary phloem. So your cambium is absent, it may not be present between the vascular bundles, and hence they do not form any secondary tissues. Example, monocotyledons. You can say that monocotyledons. Best example, rice athwa wheat. So since they are ragi, since they are the monocotyledons which do not undergo any secondary growth hogalla. Since why? It is because of the absence of the vascular cambium. Okay, so based on the arrangement of xylem and phloem, so the vascular bundles are two types. One is radial, another is the conjoint. So xylem and phloem are arranged in an alternate manner and different radii, that is only seen in the root system. They are alternately present. So they are alternately present. So we can see here. So this is a xylem, and this is shown red one shown by the phloem. They are alternately present there. See, they are in a different radius. They are in a different radius. Hence, such type of vascular bundles is called as a radial type of vascular bundles. So this vascular bundle we called as a radial type of vascular bundles that are only seen in the root system. Got it? If you take any type of root system, either it may be dicot, either it may be monocot, always with the radial type of vascular bundles. Xylem and phloem lies in a different radius. Okay. So what is conjoint? Conjoint, xylem and phloem are situated at the same radius. So this is the phloem, this is the xylem. You can see here. So this lies in a same radius. Got it? So that is, you can see in the stems and leaves. So the conjoint vascular types of conjoint vascular system, they are found in the same radius. Xylem and phloem lies in a same radius that you can see in the stem and leaves. And so here conjoint, because of the collateral means xylem surrounded by the phloem one side, you can visible. So there will, in between the xylem and phloem, there will be a presence of cambium. Hence this type of vascular bundle we called as a open type. So you can visible here, xylem and phloem lies in the same radius. This is the conjoint, but is a closed because cambium is absent. Got it? So these are the two different types of vascular bundles. They are present in a root system and shoot system. So coming to the anatomy of dicotyledons and monocotyledons. So first we'll go with the dicot root. So we're going to take a transverse section here. So transverse section. So for example, root is antandre, we're going to take a like this, a transverse section. Root and so shoot system. Root matte stem portion always make a transverse section. Adda. Okay na? ಈಗ ಲೀಫ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ತೆಗಿತೀವಿ, ಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಡ್ಡ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈ ಥರ ನಾವು ಹೆಚ್ಚುತ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು ಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ರೂಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, TS ಆಫ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರೂಟ್ನ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಥರ ನೀವು ಬ್ಲೇಡಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಲೀಫ್ ಬಂದು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಡ್ಡ ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, so here dicotyledons, that is a transverse section of sunflower of root system, that is a tissue organization known. Okay, so generally I will going to explain here. So this is a, so you'll consider pink. So this portion we called as a epidermal region. This portion we called as a epidermal region. So where we can see the epidermal region, it is made up of that is compactly arranged parenchyma cells. So it is one place, and they have a unicellular outgrowth, that is a air-like structure called as a root hairs. Got it? That these root hairs it takes part in a absorption of minerals, water from the soil, and there will be a cortex here, so that occupies the ground tissue. So that occupies the ground tissue. So here it is made up of loosely arranged parenchymatous cells. ಯಾಕೆ ಲೂಸ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮಾ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ? ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ವಾಟರ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಐದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೀ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ದ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮಾಟಸ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಕಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ರೀಜನ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಲೂಸ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್. Okay. Next, coming to the endodermis. So endodermis, it is the innermost layer of the cortex. So it comprises a single layer. It is a barrel-shaped cell without a intracellular spaces. There is no intracellular spaces here. And so the tangential as well as the radial walls of endodermal cells have a deposition of water impermeable waxy material suberin in the form of a Casparian strips. So Casparian strips that is present in the endodermal region, so which are impermeable. Artha ide heltiradu, they are impermeable, they may not permit water to enter into the vascular bundles, especially xylem. So xylem, which water conducting tissue, so which may not get a sufficient of water from the endodermal cells, from the radial or tangential wall, because it consists of a suberin. Suberin is a waxy material, so which do not allow the water molecule enter into the xylem. So that form, that in a Casparian strips anta karitivi. Ili as earlier said, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮಾಟಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಕಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೂಸ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮಾಟಸ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಲೂಸ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮಾಟಸ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಲೂಸ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್? ಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದ ವಾಟರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಸೆಲ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸಸ್, ಒನ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಟು ಸೆಲ್, ಇಟ್ ಗೋ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಟು ಸೆಲ್. So it go from cell to cell. So that we call that is another moment. So another moment it will go from intracellular spaces. Since your endodermal cells they consist of the suberin waxy material, the water molecule which come from the intracellular spaces, again it is enter into the cell. It go from through a plasma-desmata connection to reach the xylem. Got it? So that is impermeable to the water system. Okay. So next, coming to the stele. So stele, all tissues inner side of endodermis constitute a stele. A stele includes a pericycle, vascular bundles and the pith. Pericycle, a few layer thick walled parenchyma cells are they lies to the next endodermis. The initiation of lateral roots and vascular cambium during the secondary growth takes place within these cells. Andre lateral roots are arised from the pericycle. And lateral roots, see, once the cotyledons ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲುಮ್ಯೂಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರಾಡಿಕಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರಾಡಿಕಲ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ರಾಡಿಕಲ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, ಟೆರಿಷರಿ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಎ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್. ಆ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಗೋದು ಆ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಅರೈಸಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಪೆರಿಸೈಕಲ್. ದ ಲ್ಯಾಟರಲ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅರೈಸಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಪೆರಿಸೈಕಲ್. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಪಿತ್, ಇನ್ನರ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ಕಾಸ್ಪಿಷಿಯಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಪಿತ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ಕಾಸ್ಪಿಷಿಯಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಕಂಜಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ವಿಚ್ ಲೈಸ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮಾಟಸ್ ಲೈಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ xylem ಅಂಡ್ phloem. ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬಂಡಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ರೇಡಿಯಲಿ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬಂಡಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. xylem ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ phloem ಇಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ xylem ಅಂಡ್ phloem ದೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮಾಟಸ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂಸ್, ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮಾಟಸ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್, ಅದನ್ನ ಕಂಜಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Coming to the vascular bundles, here 2 to 4 xylem and phloem patches later cambium develops between the xylem and phloem. So 2 to 4, ಅದು 2 ಈ ಥರ ಡಯಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, 4 ಈ ಥರದ ಟೆಟ್ರಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಇದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ 2 to 4 xylem ಮತ್ತು phloem patches will be there, radially arranged ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ರೇಡಿಯಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬಂಡಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ KMM ring develops between the xylem and phloem. Even though they are in a different radius, here the vascular cambium again that will be form wavy type of ಅಂದ್ರೆ KMM ring formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ root system ಅಲ್ಲಿ there will be takes place of a secondary growth. Okay, so coming to the monocotyledons, monocot root, so it has epidermis, cortex and endodermis. So you can you can see here epidermal region. So they have consist of a unicellular root, air-like structure called as the root air. So that is actually absorption involved in a absorption of minerals, water from the soil, and you can see here the cortex region, and there will be a pericycle, and there will be a inside the pericycle there will be a xylem and phloem. Right. And these are usually more than the 6 xylem bundles. So look at here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 vascular bundles are there here. Correct. So 8 vascular, more than 6 vascular bundles we called as a polyarch condition. Polyarch condition is always the characteristic of a monocot root. Either it going to take any rice plant, wheat plant, jawar, ragi, monocotyledons ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಣೋದೇನೋ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 6 ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬಂಡಲ್ಸ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ದಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಲಿಯಾರ್ಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಲಿಯಾರ್ಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೇಜರ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಡೈಕಾಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೊನೊಕಾಟ್ ರೂಟ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಅನದರ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ KMM is absent in monocot. Monocotyledons itself, either it going to take any one, either it going to take a root, either it may be take a stem. Monocotyledons will not go into under the secondary growth ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಯಾಕೆ? ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ KMM absent ಇದೆ. Only dicot, either it may be dicot root, either it may be dicot stem, it is directly undergo with the secondary growth. Okay, so they have polyarch conditions, more than 6 vascular bundles. And the pith is a large, so we can ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿತ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಾಸ್ಪಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಪಿತ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್. ಮೊನೊಕಾಟ್ಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ಎನಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? ಮೊನೊಕಾಟ್ಸ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್. ಯಾಕೆ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ ಎನಿ ವ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ KMM ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.